Morning, my name is Richard Graver from Black Sock Longevity. Woke up today and I find it often when I wake up that I have some powerful thoughts. It seems to be with me when I got a very good night of sleep. I wake up with a very powerful message, and it's clear to me what I want to think of going forward with my day and how I'm going to plan ahead so that my day can be successful to me in my own mind, in my own spirit, and in my own way. So one of the things that I do when I wake up in the morning is I think of myself executing the tasks and the things that I want to get done for the day. For instance, today I'm going to go work out. I'm going to plan most of the day around that workout. Like, for instance, making my meals to fuel my body properly after those workouts. But then I'm going to have to come home and walk the dogs and sit down on my laptop and start getting down to work on my business. So in the morning, I'm going to go ahead and visually think of my vision board. And what I mean by my vision board is I'm going to think about manifesting some of the things that I want to do to plan my future and to make those visions possible and become realities. So in the morning, I'm setting aside a good 30 minutes to think about mental clarity and to give me the mental acuity to accomplish these tasks and move forward and strive through my day gracefully and set myself up for wins. For me to set myself up for wins means the time of the day when things get swampy, in terms of time, time management, being able to get out ahead of it, not doing things like scrolling too much and laughing at things on Instagram. It's great. It gives you that quick dopamine and, you're sitting there and you're laughing. But if you're sitting on there too long, you're starting to understand that it's taken away from productivity. And to me, when productivity comes through and ruins the good mood of the day, that's something that I want to stay away from. So I think of those as time sucks. And those time suck vortexes come through and they could real steal and hamper your momentum. So a powerful thing to do is to wake up in the morning and write down 5 powerful thoughts. Just 5. Start small. Write down 5 powerful thoughts of what you want to do today, what you want to accomplish, and then at the end of these 5 thoughts, want to think about manifesting some of your goals. Now, we all know that goals can go short term, goals can go long term. So pick a more short term goal that can get you building on that long term goal. And that long-term goal is your manifestation. That's where you want to see yourself in the 5 and the 10-year window. But your short-term goal can be some of the roadblocks that can bridge the gap quicker to get to that 5-year goal. So what I mean by a vision board is writing down those 5 things early in the morning eventually can lead to that practice of getting you into the mindset of now you're writing 10 to 15 things during the day. You're waking up in the morning and possibly getting into some yoga and stretching, because one of the most dangerous things for us is when we sit on our spine for many different hours throughout the day. It's very damaging. We all do it. one of the things that we all might not be thinking about is that most people will either be leaning into pleasure and running away from pain. Now, to tell you quite frankly, what's going to make you stronger and what's going to have you build an empire for yourself of mental clarity and mental acuity is to lean into the pain and to stop necessarily always doing the things that has you sitting in that pleasure, because that's easy. Some of the most successful people in this world are the ones that embrace that phenomenon more and lean into that pain. So I'll wake up in the morning, and it's not always the best. It's sometimes you wake, but I usually wake up in the morning with a very upper and chipper mood, and I'm ready to tackle the day. Today, I woke up with a particularly great mindset and great mood for that. So I said to myself, I know my eyes look a little bit, like I just woke up. Don't look the best right now, but in my mind, I knew that I had to grab a video right away. I had to get in front of everybody. I had to get this out here. So I just wanted to say that I want everybody to have a very nice day today. I want everybody to go out there and live your life and feel good about yourself. But it's not just because I felt real good. It's because that you can set yourself up, and we subconsciously never do that, but you can set yourself up to increase your ebbs and flows throughout the day. I notice that if I do things that stay in the procrastinating, pleasure side of things, that usually defeats me leaning into the pain and the things that I know will keep me more productive, will keep the mood more heightened, because I know that I can be successful through the little tasks and trials and tribulations that I completed throughout the day. That's going to get you on that upscale of bringing you to a better state and bringing you to a better flow, and your day will go more smoothly. Now, I understand that there are things like others who might complicate matters, or other things that you got to take care of. May it be your family, business, working, bosses, all those things. But you could do is try to get to bed a half an hour earlier, so you can have that half an hour time in the morning where you can reflect upon getting to a better state. So my name is Richard Grabert. Just wanted to give you a little shot today so you guys can go out there and do the best that you possibly can do. Once again, Richard Grabert from Black Sock Longevity, and have a nice day.